I'm your host, Dima, and today we have a special guest, the brain behind Tecton Studio, a tech company diving into the industry with its innovative solutions and forward-thinking approach. Joining us today is Mr. Ibrahim Tejuosho, a man filled with passion, insight, and he's going to be sharing his journey, his challenges, and his thoughts towards tech in the future. Mr. Ibrahim Tejuosho, welcome to today's episode.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dima.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. How are you as well?
I'm good. You look good.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, my viewers are waiting. Can you make a little introduction of yourself?
Okay, so just like you've mentioned, my name is Ibrahim Tejuosho, and I'm a tech enthusiast, if you like.
Okay.
But majorly, I'm a product designer. So, and I've been in the design field now for close to 5 years now. And then before I dived into design, I've also touched on some other aspects of tech, namely digital marketing, website development, and all. But I just chose product design because I kind of find my perfect balance there. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what I still do.
Interesting.
So, yeah, thank you.
Interesting. So can you give us a little background or brief information about your new company, Tecton Studio, and what are your visions, your goals in that company?
Okay, yeah, so thank you very much, yeah. So the brief information is that Tecton Studio is a tech company, of course, and we are disrupting the tech industry space, so with innovative solutions. And if you look at our tagline, we say innovation meets execution. So basically what we are trying to say is that we have people, with several innovative ideas, but executing has always been a problem. So we want to help in executing their ideas and also execute some of our own ideas as well. So, and Tecton Studio, from the word Tecton, so you can still speak something like related to tech. Yeah. So the tech company, of course. So, and we provide 3 major services basically. So, and one of it is academy. So in our Tecton Academy, we are trying to train the next generation of tech guys in Nigeria, and also the world at large. And we have tech-related courses like product design, web development, motion design, even 3D design as well. So that's one of our services, Tecton Academy. Also, we have another of our services we call the Tecton Lab. So Tecton Lab is where we work with businesses to build innovative products for them. So it's majorly for product development. So within that space, we have the strategy, we also have the product design, and then we have the product development. So say you come to us now that you want to build a social media application now. So we come and then we provide our first service, which is the strategy. So there we talk about user research, then we do some case study, and then we also look at user persona and try to find the perfectness. It's not just about creating a product. You need to know who you are creating the product for. So that's what our services is all about. So and then we have the product design. Then after doing the strategy, then we go to the design. So that's where we design the entire application. So and then we then move to the development of the application. So that's what makes up the Tecton Lab.
Interesting.
So and then the third one, which is the most interesting part for me, is
it's actually interesting.
So which is our tech team as a service. So for some of us that have prior knowledge of tech, there's something we call software as a service. But we are using tech team as a service because we want to provide tech team to businesses. Yeah, so we find out that most businesses, they need to regularly employ tech people, like designers, developers, but it's always an issue when you have a designer that has just within 3 months and then is leaving. You have a developer that just started with you and then is leaving as well. Or maybe he has several works. Tech people, we are always, we don't like staying with one business. So and that reduces business workflow and also their productivity. So what we want him to achieve with that is we want to let them do away with all that. So let them outsource their tech team. Let them outsource it to us, and then we manage every aspect of their tech. While they now choose to manage other aspects, which is maybe the business related and other things that will bring money for the company.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's our 3 major services. Yeah.
Oh, nice. But there was something I got there. Innovation meets execution.
Yeah.
That is, if you have those ideas, bring it. They'll work it out for you. They'll execute it for you. So I like the name Tecton. It is a unique name. What inspired it? Tecton. It's sounds so sweet. What's the
Okay, so
inspiration?
the name Tecton Studio, didn't just come like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So initially we had a different name that we used, which was Tej Studios, like for my name. But we found out that someone from India was faster than us, and he already registered the name and also created the website for it.
Okay.
So like we can't use this as well. So we had to start brainstorming for other names. So we look at several options, and then out of the several options that we checked, and then we looked like Tecton still makes sense, and it resonated with what we are doing, and also people that might need our services. So they know, okay, this is tech related. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. Now, in your company profile, there is one vision that said empowering businesses to achieve their goals by providing top-notch design and development services.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, so I've mentioned it earlier with our Tecton lab service. So what we want to do is that we know that businesses, right, especially ones that are tech related, so they will need designers and they will need developers. Those are the two major components. Though there are other components too, but these are the two major components when it comes to the tech aspect of the company. So what we want to do is that we want to make these services, we want to make this we like call it a role, because they are roles within the organization. We want to make it very much easier for them, you understand, to get. So instead of employing a product designer that might not be fully committed with you, or if instead of employing product designer when you don't even need it, let's say the designer has already created the mobile application for you, he has designed the application, so probably might not need to update the application until maybe several months, but then the guy is on a payroll. You have to pay him even when he's not doing anything. So what we want to do there is that our services are flexible, right? So if you call it pay as you go, right? So if you need us for 1 month, then you can subscribe for 1 month, then you pause your subscription. So when you need us again, you can restart your subscription. So that's how our tech team, that's how it works, right?
Okay. Do you only deal with tech companies or?
Yeah, so we can work with, and because of course tech is everywhere, right? Even where we are right now, you need tech.
Yes, technology.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So tech is the future, right? And it's even the present right now. So we deal with several companies within several industries, right? So you can talk about agri business, you can talk about e-commerce, you can talk about healthcare, you can talk about maybe entertainment industry as well, right? So and they need tech, right? So we can be their tech provider.
Interesting. So how long has your company been, and what have been the challenges that you faced?
Yeah, so officially Tecton Studio launched July 31st.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so that's about a month ago.
Okay.
Right, so and but before then we've been doing some things at the background online, right? So we've been working now for like say close to a year now. You understand? But officially we launched July 31st. So but one of our major challenge was we initially we wanted to start as like a 1-man or 2-man company where we just provide product design and all, because that's what I do. So then we like, okay, the goal now we can, there's actually an opportunity here, right? There are people that need these services, right? And then we need to make this service available to them and much more easier for them. So we're like, okay, let us set up an office space, right? The way we'll be able to provide more services, get more guys to work, and then expand. So and January this year, so we started the whole process. So we got an office space, and then it was about renovating and then putting some things in place. And so we had the client that was let's say our major client then. So he was giving us job, and then we were working with him. So at the point, all of a sudden, he just stopped paying. So he owed us like a bunch of cash. So we had to, that delayed us. So we could not move with the plans and all. So, but several months after, so we were able to pick up and then bounce back. So, so we look back at some of the things that we did, you understand, and then we tried to restructure, and then we were able to bounce back, and then we're able to have what we have right now.
Yeah, that's good. It takes only a strong man to stand up after a fall. That's good. I'll commend you for that. So like you said earlier, you said tech is everywhere. We have tech in entertainment, e-commerce and all. So why should we choose your company? Why should we choose Tecton? What's making Tecton different from other tech companies?
Yeah, so why you should choose Tecton? Yeah, so I think if you are concerned about quality,
Okay.
top-notch quality, and then you want, let me say, an innovative company, right? Because one of the major challenges or one of the major issues that we see is that sometimes you have this crazy idea, you have this idea of a groundbreaking product, right? But you don't know how to go about it. You understand? So what we want to do is that we want to make it easier for you to move from that ideation stage to the launch stage. You understand? So that's for people that wants to build product. So if you are someone you just want to get into tech and you don't know how to go about it, you need a simplified process to go about joining tech or learning tech, then you should choose Techno Studio because we've done everything that you need to to be able to join to learn technology, right? We've made it very easy for you. So the path is already very clear for you. So you just follow the path. And so if you are a business as well and then you need the best value for your money, then you should choose Tecton Studio. Like our services I mentioned earlier, we have a tech team as a service. So instead of having tech guys that probably might not be committed to your company alone, so why don't you just employ us on a monthly or a recurring basis, and then you stop. You can pause at any time. So if you need our services for 1 month, then you just subscribe to 1 month.
So like DSTV subscription.
Yes, thank you. Like DSTV subscription in a way. So it's kind of very groundbreaking. There are not so many companies that offer that, right?
Okay.
So we can be your tech partner, right? So we can be your tech provider, right? So while you focus on other aspect of your business. So imagine now that you've been able to, take in a lot of overhead costs, right? And then you focus on just promoting your business and managing other aspects of your business. Wouldn't that be so interesting for you? Yeah, so we do that, right? So if you are looking for the most innovative tech company in Nigeria, then there's no other place to go other than Tecton Studio.
Interesting.
And then the sky is just the beginning for us.
Wow. And I hope it is affordable.
Yeah, actually it is, right? So because one of the things I mentioned earlier, why you should choose Tecton, I said if you want to get the best value for your money, right? So affordability is different from cheap.
Yeah.
Right? So some people say, we want something cheap, right? And so sometimes cheap might be expensive.
True.
You understand, depending on the way you see it. But when we talk about affordability, yes, it is very affordable, right? So and our services are very, very flexible. So you can choose what you want. You can remove. So we don't have it's not a one cap size fits all. You understand? So whatever it is that you need, then you come to us. So we can be very flexible based on your budget.
So can you share with us some exciting projects that you've had? Since you're talking about innovation meeting execution. So what have you executed? What are the plans or what are the projects that you've made it into a reality?
Yeah, so actually we are currently working on a project, right? So the client is from Australia, right?
International.
yeah. So it's a crypto project, though we are under NDA, right?
Okay.
So yeah, a lot of things that I will not be able to mention.
Okay.
But it's an exciting project. It is very interesting, and then once the project is out, then we'll be happy to share it out. So it's a groundbreaking crypto project, right?
Okay.
So deals with incorporating AI.
Okay.
You understand? So imagine you have like ChatGPT, right? And then you're able to use AI to navigate the crypto space. So that is what we are working on currently. And then we worked with another client here, and the client is from the USA actually. So we have to redesign their entire app.
Okay.
So the name of the company is Trip BFF. So you can check it online.
Oh.
So it's a solo travel app, and then we did the entire redesign for them. So they came to meet us like our app is not giving that vibe, right? So they needed something like a refresh for it. So we were able to do that for them, and they really, really loved it. Like it was so amazing for them.
I can see from your smile, so amazing.
Yeah. So actually, yeah. So.
All right. So what role do you think your studio will play in improving tech space and in the world in general?
Yeah, so let's start from Nigeria.
Okay.
You understand? So let's take it one step at a time. So what we want to do is that we know that getting into tech is not somehow straightforward in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And then some of the things that we do, even people that call themselves so-called tech companies, you understand, they are mostly integrating APIs and all.
Okay.
You understand? So we want to, innovate, right, and then do things, because Nigeria, we are used to consuming. It is whatever it is that they do. Yeah, they consume. Can you even tell me one groundbreaking or one technology company in Nigeria that develop games in Nigeria? That is that games that you can find in PlayStations. Can you?
No, not
It will be very difficult for you to see. So we want to get into that space as well, into the gaming space, right? It's a lot of opportunity, and there are so many things that we can also, use to promote Nigeria and our culture, using gaming, right? So we want to also get into that space and then use that to improve other aspects of the technology space in Nigeria, and then the world at large. Yeah. So we want to be like a tech provider.
Okay.
You understand, for different companies, even international companies, local companies, wherever it is that you are, and then you need a tech partner. You understand? So then, Tech Tongue Studio should be your destination.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you talked earlier about starting your program in September.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Our training program.
okay, your training program.
Yeah. So our other services are currently
Going on
ongoing.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Interesting. So what areas would you guys be training them on?
So yeah, if you want to learn, design.
Okay.
So design. You have several types of design, of course. So if you want to learn brand design, how to create graphic materials for social media, for billboards, logos, typefaces, all of those things, then we call that course brand design course.
Okay.
So we teach you that. If you want to learn product design, how to design mobile application, like you use Instagram all day and you like the interface, right? So it's someone that designed it. So the skill to be able to design such an app, we are going to teach you that as well. You want to learn motion, how to create all these very nice animated videos. So we also teach you that. You want to learn how to create a character, like 3D character.
Okay.
And then you make the character dance and do all of those things, you understand? So we also have that in our repertoire.
Wow.
So if you also want to learn how to code, you want to learn programming, we have front-end development, we have back-end development.
Wow.
We also have data science if you want to learn how to build AI. So we have instructors that can help you, navigate that space, building AI models, machine learning, all of those things, all those interesting projects. So we also help you.
Full package with that.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So, but we are still going to expand more, and also I forgot. We also offer project management.
Okay.
So if you want to learn how to manage projects, right, because that is also a massive opportunity. So once people hear about tech, they think design and programming and coding. So some people just they kind of draw back when they hear tech because I can't learn programming. Like my head will not be able to carry it. So they also have non-coding tech skills or non-programming tech skills like project management, product management, data analysis. You understand? Or data analysis management. You understand? So those are courses that are not really technical, right? So anybody can learn that. So you also offer those courses as well, and then also for business development as well. So
interesting. Just know that by September I'll be coming to come and learn.
Yeah, sure.
I want to be dealing internationally.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And then the good thing is that tech is not limited, right?
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, so wherever you are, even in your small space, in your closet, yeah. So you can be working with clients, anywhere in the world.
Bringing in money.
Bringing in USD.
That's true.
USD.
No longer there,
No.
right?
USD. That's the goal. Yeah.
All right. So what advice do you have for tech entrepreneurs? Those ones that are looking for how to build their brand, how to have a stand in the industry as well. What advice do you have for them?
I would like to break that question into two.
Okay.
So the first is for maybe people that want to learn tech, right? They don't know how to go about it, or maybe they've started and they are kind of having difficulties, right? So what I would just tell them is that, you understand, first of all, if you don't know anything about tech and you just want to learn tech, first, you can watch a video, you can learn, or you can even contact us.
Okay.
You understand? So we can, help you choose a career path. You understand? So if you feel that design is your strong suit, like you like designing interface, you like making things beautiful, then we can help you and also groom you in that aspect. But if you feel like you like, anything technical, then we can also. So first of all, know your path and then stick to it.
Okay.
You understand? Don't learn one skill and then learning another skill by the side. Just stick with one and then be good at that one. Okay. So personally, if I see someone, when I wanted to employ a product designer now, and then I see there's some guys that are doing product design, they are doing brand design, they are doing front end, they are doing all of them. Yeah. So I was like, this person cannot be good for what I need. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you want to learn tech, stick with one.
Okay.
And they know that whichever one that you stick in, there's a massive
The
opportunity
best.
for you. You understand? So then stick with one. Then you cannot have, after you must have mastered that one, then you cannot have like knowledge about the other ones. You understand? So that you're not ignorant of other tech skills. You understand? So that's number one advice I would give to them. And then for people that want to start, like maybe they want to move from just having being a freelancer,
Okay.
understand? So starting a business, a tech business. So just like just do it. You understand? So the opportunity is there. You understand? And it just takes the brave. You understand? The road might not be very easy. You understand?
Yeah.
So you just have to start.
You should not give up.
Don't give up. Just start. You understand? Then just start, and then every other thing will take shape.
Interesting. So lastly,
Yeah.
you talked about starting your company newly and all, but you didn't give us the location.
Yeah.
Where should we go? Should we fly into space? Give us your location.
No, so actually we are in Lagos, right? So we are in Omole bus stop. Number one, Ogunuse Road, Omole bus stop. So it's very easy to get. So you can check us on Google. So you see our location there as well.
Yeah.
And they also have contact numbers that you can directly call and then send message to.
So viewers, Tecton Studio is it for you. If you are looking for anything tech, these are your guys.
Yeah.
They actually prefer quality over quantity, right?
Yeah.
Their quality is top notch.
Yeah.
And I actually like their motto, innovation meets execution.
Yeah.
That is, no matter the ideas that you have, they will execute it for you.
Yeah.
They are there to bring it into reality.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for gracing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
I
much.
actually enjoyed the show.
I
Thank
also
you for having
enjoyed.
us.
I enjoyed every bit of this show.
Don't forget
and you
to
are a
never
very,
come
very
here.
talented interviewer. So thank you very much for having me. Yeah.
Thank you, viewers, for staying with us on today's episode. Thank you, Spice Imagery. Thank you for the amazing creatives behind the camera. We love you. So, guys, follow us on all our social media platforms. Spice_Open Mic Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, on YouTube. We have a page. Things are going on. You don't want to miss this. Guys, follow us and get the latest gist. I remain your host, Dima. Till we meet again. Bye.